Hello, 5th graders, and welcome to your science video class review. Today we have the topic of how energy is transferred in an ecosystem. This is classes of October 13 of 2020, so welcome you guys. First thing you gotta know is that the sun gives energy to everything, starting from the plants. If we have sun, we are going to have life. So the sun gives the heat and the warmth that we need for our plants, and we all need plants, right, you guys? So basically we depend of the sun, so we need to be really careful with that. All right, so going through the vocabulary words, which is the first thing that we're gonna do right here, and we're going to introduce the vocabulary words. And the first one that I have is producers. Producers are organisms that make their own food. They're also known as autotrophs. Now, producers can be just plants, okay? Because they don't need anyone to produce their own food. They just need like water, okay? And water is not an animal, so we know that producers are the plants, always and every time. The plants are the producers. And that's okay because they feed the animals, and the animals we feed from the animals. And speaking of that, consumers. As humans, we are consumers, and you can see that picture right here of fishes eating each other. So these organisms that eat each other and other living things for food, they are called consumers, okay? So if the animal eats another animal, that is a consumer. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's small or big, it is a consumer. Now, I have here a food chain. The term food chain describes the order in which organisms or living things depend on each other for food. So, this is basically what I'm going to talk about. Now, as you can see right here, we have a food chain, and the sun is the one that gives energy to the plant, and the plant is eaten by the grasshopper, and the grasshopper is eaten by the frog, and then the frog is eaten by the raccoon, and the raccoon is eaten by the owl. When the owl dies, it goes to be the decomposer, which are bacteria, fungus, etc. So these bacteria contribute to the plants, and the food chain starts over again. So what I need you to do is to copy the definition and this in your notebook, so you can have your terms just for the quiz. Now, as you can see, there's a fungus, and decomposer is a living thing that feeds on and breaks down plant and animal matter into simple parts or substances. And basically, the decomposers break down every food so they can eat it easily, because they are bacteria, fungus, etc. Now, what you're gonna do, guys, is that you're gonna go open your book. And after you copy, of course, all this vocabulary, open your book in page R45 and look for the letter R, okay? And you're gonna find the definition of food chain. Food chain is different from food web. Food web is different from a food chain, so be careful with that. Also, you're gonna find the definition of ecosystem, which is in also page R45, but this time look in the letter E, because ecosystem begins with the letter E. When you're done, when you find it, write it down. And also, we are going to find the definition of energy pyramid, which is basically what you can see here. It's the same order of a food chain or other thing, but just in a pyramid form. So that was the class of today, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you copy and work. And if you have any question, you can ask me. If you don't come to the class, please send me a picture of your classwork so I can give you the points. Bye.